death is the greatest restriction that man has ever known and that man will ever know. And I hope you know that death is not just the death of the natural body. Not that. It is the initial death that occurred where the body can still move about, but the spirit is completely incapacitated. Death is the greatest hindrance for any man. So anyone who carries the old man is incapacitated completely in reaching out to God. You know, he may be a preacher actually. He may be preaching and be performing wonders. But if it is old man, it's an incapacitation that nothing can shift it except the mystery of the cross. So when you get people who are ordained carrying old man, and they think that by serving and by preaching and by traveling around and by doing missionary work that we would please God by that. No, it is an incapacitated missionary. It's an incapacitated pastor. It's an incapacitated general overseer, archbishop. It's an incapacitated pope. When the old man is the one in control of a man's life, no matter what he does and no matter how productive what he does, it's an incapacitated man, because death is our incapacitation. Let's just confirm this very quickly. Romans chapter 5 and verse 12. Wherefore, as by one man sin entered into the world, and death by sin, and so death passed upon all men, for that all have sinned. Can you see that a confirmation? By one man, sin came. Death came as a result of sin. Therefore, death passed on to everyone, in that all picked up that life from the first man. Everybody carried that body of death because of that one man. Sin passed on, and through sin now death came. So, in other words, every human being became incapacitated. It's like every human being actually became deactivated, because the activation that God gave us by breathing his breath into man, and that's the activation that heaven, endorsed, that heaven understood, that he breathed into him and said, this is my representative here on earth. This is my ambassador. This is the body that carries my life. So anywhere he is, light is there. So multiply this kind of life, replenish, fill the whole space with this kind of life and all of that. So the breath of God in that man that he made was the activation of his life. Now, when the breath of God left, man became deactivated. And no matter how active a man is, if it is the life that Adam passed on to us, he could be a king, she could be a queen with a lot of gold in Swiss bank, she could be a multi-millionaire, maybe a chain of companies. He could actually be what we call a man of God. Anyone who is continuing through the life that Adam gave us is actually deactivated, however active he is on the physical level.